It's win or go home tonight at Galion with the sectional championship on the line. Four-seeded Tigers about to host number 5 Upper Sandusky for the right to move on into the Division IV districts. And you can watch all the action live and free anywhere the internet can be found. Somebody's cutting down nets tonight. We'll watch it all together here next.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert.
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
And together,
we're here for you.
So I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Our pregame show from Galion High School is presented by Koorsen Fire and Security. Two teams who stumbled a bit down the stretch of the regular season. They get some new life tonight as number 4 Galion hosts number 5 Upper Sandusky in the Division IV Sectional Championship. Welcome to Tiger Country, everybody. I am Brian Skoronsky, and the second season has begun now for boys basketball. It's a fresh opportunity to make some new memories here in tournament play. And for both of these teams, talking to members of the coaching staff, they're each very much enjoying being around one another, the journey of the seasons, the struggles, the ups and the downs, and both feel like they have what it takes to not just win tonight, but make some serious noise when the postseason gets going. But officially here tonight, the first game for both of these squads. Let's tell you first about the Upper Sandusky Rams under 13th year head coach Jeff Winslow, the all-time winningest coach for the program, over 200 victories on the sidelines for Upper, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster this year. They competed well down the stretch, but they lost quite a few tight games, including an overtime game against Ottawa Glandorf just last week. A really, really good program. So for the Rams coming out here tonight, going to want to get off to a fast start and play some good basketball, try to get some confidence flowing early on. If they're going to do it, they'll likely use the athleticism and the 6'5" frame of Josh Howman, the junior, an honorable mention all-district selection earlier this week. He shoots about 50% inside of the arc. He attempted nearly 100 three-pointers, but he's not very good at knocking those down. Only made about 17%. But he's a really tough matchup when he's going downhill, and this is a guy that should have a big advantage no matter who's guarding him here tonight for Galion. Started all 22 games for Upper Sandusky, and he can just be an absolute load. We'll tell you about the Tigers and their season, and then shine the spotlight on one of their players after we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Wow, really beautiful rendition of the song by a member of Galion High School. Didn't catch that young lady's name, but if you know her, drop me a comment. Let me know out there, and throughout the course of the game, I definitely want to hear from you, the fans. Tell me where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Get the conversation going. We are live on the main YouTube channel on the BS Media Productions page, along with the OH Report Facebook page as well. Taking a look at Tyler Sanders and the Galion Tigers about to take center stage here at home under their third-year head coach. It is the fewest number of wins so far during the tenure of Coach Sanders. Haven't collected a victory either in over a month. They found life really challenging in the MOAC. It was a deep league this year, and they have been on the road a lot recently. So a really welcome sight for this bunch to return home here in the friendly confines. And talking to Tyler really just a couple of minutes ago during the first commercial break, felt like this is a team that they still love showing up for practice despite this 7-game losing streak that they've been on, and they just enjoy one another's company that is huge and that can really go a long way. Certainly can as well if they get some big-time production from their leading scorer tonight, Parker Tinch, a second-team all-district selection. He's a solid rebounder as well. A kid that can run the show from the point. He can also play off of the ball. He's a really versatile athlete and just a hooper, man. You can tell just the way that he moves during the pregame warm-ups, and right now having a conversation with Tyler and some of the other players on the team. He's a leader, even though he's just a junior on the squad. So look for number 5 to really have a big impact here tonight. That's the anticipation for Mr. Tinch. And for the Galion Tigers to snap that losing streak and get a victory here tonight at home, here are my keys to victory presented by Koorsen Fire and Security. How about find some early confidence? I think a couple of shots go in early. That's been the struggle for them, particularly in those road games, is just finding a way to be able to score, get on the board early, and if you can get the crowd involved, you can really ride that wave of momentum, particularly during the tournament. I mean, they've got that ESPN Galion Tigers going on here tonight. Mini student section happening. Not so many on the opposite side in the fan base for the Rams, so really gotta use home court advantage to your advantage here tonight. And if Galion can do that, they likely move on into the districts. On the flip side for the Rams here on the road, how about some transition success under Jeff Winslow? That has basically been the calling card. They like to get out and run when they have the personnel. They do an excellent job filling the lanes, getting to the basket with some authority. And if the Tigers put together a spurt, 5, 8, 10 points or more, you're trying to make it not that long. So basically, you want to respond immediately. They knock down a 3, maybe they get consecutive baskets. You've got to come back and make a play on your end. Starting lineups being announced here. First for the Rams. As we follow Spencer Harley, assistant coach here for the Tigers, over to their bench. Should get a warm introduction here for the Galion Tigers. The winner will move on to take on Clear Fork, who won an absolute thriller last night at Les Houndstein Gymnasium. I was there in the Valley. It took a couple of overtimes for them to be able to survive. Astoria, a team that checked in with just 2 victories on the season, but they had some really good players, and boy, we got a lot of drama in that one. 2 overtimes. Landon Cyphers hits the game-winning 3 for them as they pull it out 57-54. The victor here moves on Tuesday night, Pete Henry Gymnasium on the campus of Mansfield Senior. They'll go head-to-head for the right to move on into the district championship game. That will put a bow on our Koorsen Fire and Security pregame show, as we are all set for action here at Galion High School. We'll have Tinch jumping it off here for Galion. He'll be going up against Josh Hellman, our 2-player spotlights. Back tap, and it's going to be Upper Sandusky ball first. Jacob Romach with the basketball. And we'll get a quick foul. And an immediate substitution As Trent Bear checks out of the lineup, and they'll get Christian Bear in. Rams swing it here near side. Here's Ramich back with the basketball. Taylor poked away down in the corner right in front of the Galion bench. Rams will keep possession. 30 seconds already here on this opening plan of attack off the clock. It's Howman. Dishes out up top here for Ashton Clark. And a turnover, the first of the game. Coach Sanders dishing in some assignment duties here. This will be Colton Flynn starting the offense now with Dominic Capretta getting an easy look down low, and the Tigers will get on the board first.
Get up! Where we at?
Energy levels picking up already. Back-to-back turnovers, and Jacob Blue goes in for an easy one. 4 quick points here for Galion, and that'll force a quick timeout taken by Jeff Winslow. Timeouts today are presented by Avita Home Health and Hospice. First 2 shots for the Tigers results in made buckets. And for Upper Sandusky, consecutive turnovers here to start the day. Full court pressure being assessed here by Galion. Romich just gets it into the offense. Crossover. Puts up the first shot tonight for Upper, and it's off the mark. This 3 finds its mark. Hot start here for Galion at home. That was Tinch, our spotlight player. 3 for 3 from the field so far for the Tigers. Can't quiet it down. Jacob off the right side of the rim.
Hey! Cam Flynn! Come on, Flynn!
Another 3, this time left side for Jamison Glue. First rebound for Upper Sandusky. Rotated back to Ramich right side, couple of cutters. Now Howman surveys. Luke Schoenberger lost the rock. And an easy basket, 9-0 here to start the game. Christian Bear with points off the 3rd Tiger turnover. Make it 4. 4 giveaways for the Rams, and the second timeout taken by Coach Winslow. How about this start on offense here for the Tigers? They have only missed 1 shot. Got an easy look for Capretta on the opening possession. Jamison Glue able to cash in. Catch and release. Never even thought about it there. 4 points off of turnovers already here for the Galion Tigers. And for a team that's really been struggling scoring-wise, are they checking all the boxes here early? running through their offense, finding some success, knocking down threes, but always if you can get buckets in transition, that can always be pivotal. So far the Tigers have a couple. Rams switching it up, going zone! Doesn't matter. Soaring to the hoop is Christian Bear. His second made field goal. Rams desperately need some type of response right here. Clark spins his way out of trouble, looking for a screen from Schoenberger. He dips down on the block, and finally the Rams, 3.5 minutes in, get on the scoreboard. Trying to figure out exactly what it is the Upper's doing here defensively. It looks like a 2-1-2 zone. Got Schoenberger in the middle.
Flynn got it, TCU.
A lot of patience being demonstrated right here for Galion offensively. As Glue gets cut off, they'll set up the three. That's back window that time for Flynn. Rams looking for consecutive field goals after a really slow, sloppy start. High off the glass and rising for the rebound was Flynn. Third rebound for the Tigers.
11.
The foul will go against Ashton Clark. Not very much contact at all there. Lead to our first free throw of the night. Blue at the line. He's a 63%er.
Jay, you're back and done. Yep.
Swirls out the second. Pair split. And the Rams pushing here with Hellman. Hasn't even had a shot attempt yet. Schoenberger launches, overshot everything. Right into the hands of Tinch. Capretta spins. They'll swing it around straight away. Tinch, nothing but net. His second trifecta tonight. A 13-point deficit. We haven't even played 5 minutes yet. Long rebound out, and it's the fifth already for Galion into the hands of Colton Flynn. Capretta likes the downtown view. Rebounded by Ethan Smith. And foul about 80 feet away from the basket on the pressure this time from Cam Smith. Second team foul against the Tigers. Just a poor decision right there. Jamison Glue read it easily. Rams have turned it over 5 times, but they forced their first takeaway. Coast to coast. A little unselfish there, and a jump ball. Troy Hoffbauer had an opportunity, certainly, to shoot this. Went for the wraparound pass, and Ethan Smith just got tied up. Possession arrow to the Tigers, so it'll be another giveaway here for the Rams. Hoffbauer matched up right now with Cameron Smith.
Exit!
Flynn met by Smith. Ethan now out at the logo. So initiate the offense left side. Off the ball screen. Open from the corner. Tinch 2 for 2 from downtown until that miss. Saved in bounds, but right to a Galion Tiger. Tough break, and how about 8 points now for Tinch?
15 for 2.
First shot for Howman, really had to force that one up, defended nicely by Galion. Capretta, end to end, followed up his own miss, and how about a second offensive rebound? And they'll come away with 3 points. Cameron Smith, 33%er from long range, puts Galion now at 20 points. One of the largest leads they've probably had all season long, and they've done it here in the first 7 minutes. Rams kind of end the bleeding there, but it's Tinch. I think the length of Hoffbauer gave it some issues, but they'll track it down from the corner, and he splashes again! Parker's into double digits. Boy, they have been piping like a hot tea kettle off the iron here tonight, haven't they? And one. So the Rams with consecutive field goals, obviously for the first time, just with those 6 points. And they'll land Ethan Smith on the line. Needed that one, and the foul on Parker. Don't think many expected to see this, not this early on anyways. Rims out on the first free throw attempt tonight for Upper. Closing 20 seconds of the first, full court pressure being applied by the Rams. They'll get it to Tinch again from the rafters. Airballed it into the hands of a teammate, and then tipped in bounds. Back over to Upper Sandusky. Galion enjoying a 10-4 rebound advantage. Half of those coming offensively. Romich pressured, 3 seconds. He's got to get it up, he recognizes. And that is how the first quarter will come to a close. Galion all over Upper Sandusky. Rams got some work to do to get back in this one when we come back.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Can't ask for a better start if you're head coach Tyler Sanders of the Galion Tigers here at the friendly confines for the first time in a while, and going to pick up a foul here, but it's on a pick that Jamison Glue dive in to try to make something happen here. Take a second look at our Spherion Mid-Ohio replay. But how about the 23-6 cushion built there over the first 8 minutes by Galion? Rams certainly can play themselves out of this game if they can't find some type of a spark here offensively. I'm Brian Skronsky here on the call for the sectional championship game. Happy to be with you guys here from the land of the Tigers. I'll dive into the comment section, see what you guys are talking about here when we get some opportunities at the next dead balls, as this one off the front rim for Clark and kept alive. I believe that's the first offensive rebounds for Upper. And now they'll get a second. 2 opportunities for the Rams over the left shoulder. It spins out. 4th time, the charm for Caleb Harder. Instant match, though, the other way for the Tigers. Big bucket right there for Smith. Schoenberger starts the offense here, left side with Darter. He just had the field goal. Coach Winslow going kind of deep into his bench here, hoping somebody can show some promise. Schoenberger out of the corner, doubled, sets up wide open shooter. And Ashton Clark buries the three. Capretta down to the floor. And
White two, and black 31. Both of them. I got double foul.
a double foul is what the whistle is. So here is the clean look. Sent home by Ashton Clark just a moment ago. Then two players tumbling to the floor. Each drawing personal fouls here. One on the Tigers, one on Upper Sandusky. Flynn's gonna clear it out here. Jacob Ramich on him. He lost his footing. He's got the basketball. Second Tiger turnover. Another three! How about this? Consecutive triples in the Rams. Unburying themselves just a bit here. It's down to 11. Ashton Clark coming alive. He's got the last 6. They'll pitch out to Tinch here from the corner. Jumper came up short, rebounded by Schoenberger. 8th rebound for the Rams tonight. Starting to calm things down, finding a bit of a groove here offensively to start the second. Took them about 4 minutes to get on the board in the first. As Cameron Smith now draws the personal. It's going to be the second on Cameron. He'll check out. Jamison Glue rotates in along with Christian Bear here for the Tigers. Ramich steps it across the timeline. Deflected out. Capretta coming over the top that time. Matched up with Luke Schoenberger. Double-digit per game score at 10.2. They'll open up Heilman. Great feed inside. Easy offense. And the Rams are cooking here in the second. 10-2 spurt. Foul on the baseline. Now goes against Caleb Arter. Set up the back pick. They were trying to get Tinch for the 3-ball. Skip pass it here, fresh off the bench. Not this time though for Bear. And the Tigers chuck it out of bounds off the offensive rebound, and Coach Sanders wants a timeout. 8-point edge here in the frame for Upper Sandusky. And the scoreboard here in the gym actually showing 26-16. I'll have to check my math. Do want to say what's up to Heather Broadman out there watching tonight on YouTube, as is the Emperor. What's up, Jackson Yoder? And on Facebook tonight, Denise says, great national anthem. It definitely was. Matt Swavel wants to know what he's watching. Well, it was a landslide early. Then Upper Sandusky starting to fight back. Another good feed in the interior. Schoenberger's got back-to-back buckets. So it is 26-18, I can confirm. Upper Sandusky have played themselves right back into it. Clark, the jumper. Or Flynn, rather. Backdoor, Schoenberger's had the hot hand. He leaves it on the floor, though, this time. Tigers out and running the step through. Spun out for Jamison. Smooth move to get to the cup, just would not go through the bottom. Robinch backs it out here to the logo, looking for a ball screen, or actually just flips it into the hands of Howman. The maneuver here near side, trying to get Josh involved off the block. Matt Schoenberger fouled, and he'll have 2 shots coming up in his immediate future. One more coming up inside of our Avita Home Health and Hospice free throw zone. Schoenberger, one of the best free throw shooters on the roster, 73% on the season. Looking for his 30th make if he can bury this next one. Friendly hop here on the road.
11 for 5.
Rams picking up the pressure. They've outscored Galion by 10 here in the quarter. So it's been definitely a tale of 2 stanzas so far after the 23-6 start by the Tigers. Took a big lead here into the second. Lead starting to evaporate. Backdoor cut, Capretta right at the 10. Tigers stealing back a little bit of momentum right now. Schoenberger's done his best work so far inside off the drive, tied up. And it will be a jump. Christian Bear got a paw on it. Possession arrows heading the other way. Eighth turnover for Upper Sandusky tonight. Most of those coming in about the first 5 minutes. Early start time, 6 p.m. here. Sometimes just takes a little while to kind of get into the environment and the atmosphere of the game.
Go get it, Jay!
So that's sent cross court by Flynn. Now here's Capretta, scored the last basket. Big body, bullies inside. Sips it over to Koorsen. Flynn's a 38%er from three-point land. Like the downtown view that time. The lead built back up to a dozen. Baseline drive, the hesitation. Nice patience showed by Josh Howman, the leading scorer. It's his first points. Averages about 13 per outing. Romich overruns it. Capretta tossed it away to Howman, but he's out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers right there. Upper will rotate in Matt Schoenberger. It's been impressive off the bench. About 10 points per game. Flynn has to come out long here for Cameron Smith. Likes to go opposite of the screen, deflected. Bear with the pitch out. Three-pointer missed by Capretta into the hands of Ashton Clark. Referee is going to say that's tipped out of bounds off of Nick King on the far side. Check it out on the replay, see if we can tell.
Cam, this side, Christian, that side. Hey, no lob passes, be strong with it.
Yeah, kind of looks like a good call. We don't have the best angle here. So the Rams now into double figures in the giveaway situation, but that's number 5 now for Galion. So we've got just under 90 seconds to go before we reach the halftime break. When we get there, I will have stats and analysis brought to you by Koorsen Fire and Security. I'll check in on some of the other games we got going down live and free tonight. We got a district championship game for the girls. Buckeye Valley looking to cut down some nets, and then also several sectional championships for the fellas. A lot of chaos there inside of the paint. It ends up Christian Bear got the theft, but he returned it. It was like he had a guilty conscience. Gives it right back. Ramich to Heilman, and a huge shot. All 5 of his points coming here in this second frame. As we detailed in the pregame, he only shoots about 17% though. He's got a lot of attempts from triple tries, and Capretta just lost it off of his foot. So it's getting sloppy here for the Tigers. Meanwhile, look at this ball movement. Zip over into the corner. Monster shot by the junior. Football score going right now. NFL Combine going down. Watched a little bit of that today. Always fun. Try to see who the upcoming prospects are. Just a 7-point game. It looked early on as though the Tigers might be able to really create a lot of separation. Credit Winslow and his gang out here for playing an outstanding second quarter. Oh, how about that no-look pass?
Jay, go get it.
Just trying to take some points away from Galion. Our scoreboard is definitely wrong. Don't pay any attention to it. It's 31-26 here at the break. Great response by Upper Sandusky heading into the halftime locker rooms. We got a couple commercials on the way. We'll be back. We'll have your Koorsen Fire and Security halftime report here from Galion High School. Stay with us for this sectional championship game.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
You're enjoying boys tournament basketball live and free here on the OH Report, the future of local sports. Always bringing you the best action from all over North Central Ohio and beyond. Couldn't do it, though, live and free without the help of our generous sponsors. Shout out to Chris Daris. Awesome dude. And if you're planning for retirement, saving for college or grandchildren, or just trying to protect your financial future, you might want to give Chris a call. He can help develop a specific strategy to help you achieve your financial goals. Quest Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution, and they're ready to support you, your family, and your goals. Spherion Mid-Ohio, always proud to support our local athletes. They say, let's get to work. Check them out at midohiojobs.net. Avita Home Health and Hospice provides high-quality community health care and improves the quality of health in families throughout their lifespans. American Homestead Exteriors has a commitment to excellence, and it's reflected in their strong and reliable exterior solutions. Give them a call today. Ask for Eric or Hannah, and they'll hook you up with roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Koorsen Fire and Security. If you mention OH Report, you will receive 10% off of your fire and security services. That is one heck of a deal. Give them a call, get it set up. And then CB Electrical, if you've got a circuit, they can work it. We're going to be back. I've got your halftime report coming in about 30 seconds, folks. Don't go nowhere. It's halftime here at Galion as we welcome you inside of the Koorsen Fire and Security halftime show. 2 quarters in the books, and you see ESPN Galion in the house. They've got a big message for the Tigers coming out of the locker room. I just heard, let's go right now. They were able to do it early, a huge first quarter for Coach Tyler Sanders' bunch. But 20 points in the second has Upper Sandusky right back into this game. I am Brian Skoronsky here on the call with you folks. Great to be courtside tonight for this battle between the Northern 10 and MOAC. Both teams coming in, been having some complications at the end of the year in terms of just trying to find some momentum, grab some wins. Tigers looking to end a 7-game losing streak if they can get a victory here tonight, while the Rams are just 1-4 over their last 5 games. And their only victory coming against Bucyrus, who's just 2-20 on the season. So thought early momentum for Galion was really critical for them, finding their footing here at home. But you really got to credit Jeff Winslow's kids for just having a response, not hanging their heads. Things really went south early on, and I thought that they did an exceptional job in that second quarter of getting back into the game, outscoring Galion 20-8. Take a look at the game by the numbers so far, as check out your first half stats. 3-pointers, big difference right now for the Tigers, as they were able to knock down 5 of them. Rebounds very similar so far. Saw the Rams were a bit sloppy early on in the game with the turnovers, but that's evening out just a bit. Galion, I think, just had 1 giveaway in the first quarter, and then when the pressure, the Bunsen burner, got turned up with the heat, the Rams were starting to meet them a bit more with some full court pressure, created a bit of chaos for them. Upper's gotten right back into this game. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. I know I was tracking stats early on in the game, and then my daughter, fresh out of track practice, shout out to Aaliyah, here courtside with me now. She's crunching the numbers, so we'll get those straightened out for you guys, the exact numbers. So thank you, Lynn Passett, who must have a calculator or a math degree out there. Want to say what's up to Phyllis, watching from Marion per always. Daniel Stotts cheering on the Tigers tonight. Rick Roston as well, a Tiger fan. Beth Menningen-Collins cheering on the Rams, as is Marlene Niederkor. Thank you guys for tuning in live and free. Nice contingent and audience out there on YouTube as well. 112 of you all watching together. This third quarter about to get underway. We'll wrap up our Koorsen Fire and Security halftime show and start the third quarter with the Rams at the controls here. They'll swing in here near side off a down screen. Ashton Clark fires and hits. Strong start here for the Rams. 1-score game. Would have never believed it after what we saw here. 23-6 out of the gates. If you're joining us late, the Tigers built a huge first quarter cushion. They'll respond here with Colton Flynn, baseline drive and a bucket. He's got 5. That is exactly at his season average. And he picks up the foul here. Straight the last bucket for Flynn. Just slides his way right around Clark down that baseline. Punches the Tigers' lead back up to 4. Again, they're really liking those elevator screens, just trying to pop out top. Got a clean look on the opening possession for Clark. Now Ramich had to pick up his bounce. What a find. Hellman on the shift to the basket. Allows the Rams to get into the full court pressure. Tigers able to break it down. Looking to get in a set here. They'll begin on the far wing. Parker Tinch was fabulous in that first half. particularly in the first quarter. He got into double-figure scoring. Capretta, front iron, offensive rebound for Glue. The follow-away, no, but another look. Bear, up and under left hand, finally puts it away. 6 points now for Christian. Rams got him spread out. Schoenberger inside right now, trying to find some driving lanes. Here he is down on the block. Gets by Capretta, sets up a three. Would have been the second here in the frame for Clark. Tigers off and running. Bear flipped it left side, right hand. Would have been a challenging acrobatic finish. So it leads the Rams to a breakout, and they will catch the back iron off the three from Luke Schoenberger. And a loose ball foul going against Ashton Clark. Second foul on Ashton. That's Wyatt Taylor rotates out of the mix here. They'll sit on the bench right next to Jeff Winslow. Been around for a long time, more than 200 wins as the head coach at Upper Sandusky. Tinch, no. Big rebound inside, secured by Howman. He gets about 6 of those per game, and no defense to be found. Coach Tyler Sanders going ballistic. He'll burn a timeout. Second charge timeout. Rams had to burn 3 in the first half. Couple fresh comments sliding in. Margie Miller watching her alma maters. Graduated from Upper Sandusky. And thank you, Emily. The national anthem was sang by Alyssa, I want to say it right, Woodmansey, I believe is how that would be pronounced. And she was awesome. I almost thought it was a recording at first until I looked over to my right. There was a lot of people blocking me, but I saw that young lady with the mic in her hands, and she delivered big time. Fantastic way to set the scene, and might have inspired Galion to come out of the gates and really put on a show in that first quarter. Tinch off the board. This one ripped away by Ethan Smith. Tigers have been getting to the offensive glass, though, early on in this third. Romich with Flynn on him, taking his time. See how the Rams want to start things. It'll begin here with Ethan Smith. Coach Winslow not playing stall ball. He was just barking out some orders, kind of individually got the attention of a couple of his players on the floor. Up fake for Arter, was able to get Bear to bite, and it sets up Howman. The Rams lead for the first time tonight. 36-35 on our Wilson Tire Company scoreboard. And now you see the activity at this end has really elevated for Upper Sandusky as Capretta hits the deck. Sanders really wanted to call on that one. Romich can't find the bottom. Galion running here the other way. They've got Tinch. Now they'll settle things in here for a half-court set. Third quarter flying by, more than halfway through. Big three-pointer by the Tigers, and they'll immediately call a timeout. 8 points now for Flynn. Show it to you one more time. Just turned off of the faulty catch. Didn't see any defense and made a wise decision. 10-7 though here in the frame. Upper Sandusky. Cascading effect from that big second quarter that they've had. Since the start of the second, they've outscored the Tigers 30-15. They've got them doubled up. But on the strength of that 23-6 first, right now, it's Galion with a slim lead. What a fun time of year. Tournament basketball and a lot of games going down live and free on the OH Report tonight. Promised at halftime I'd check in on a couple. I'll do that now. South Central hosting tonight. They've got New Regal at their house, and the Trojans lead it 38-31. That's a third quarter score. We've got Crestline in action tonight against Buckeye Central. Bulldogs are at home in that game. And they're deadlocked 20 apiece in the third. What do we got here? They're going to count the basket. And that will send Ethan Smith to the free throw line with a chance to take the lead. So he enters the Avita Home Health and Hospice free throw zone, but cannot connect. Tinch straight to Rack City. Seesaw battle going now. 13. Howman up to the third level. Good pressure from Capretta, forced a tough fall-away jumper as Schoenberger hits the deck. Tinch does as well. Jump ball is going to be the call, the effort all the way around. You love seeing this. This is what playoff basketball is all about. No tomorrow promised. Matter of fact, you come up on the losing end and your season's over, you're turning in your gear the following day. So you always see probably a couple extra bodies hitting the floor come tournament time. Off the double team, they'll skip it here near side. Glue. It's got those long limbs, kind of skips like a deer as well. Lost it through traffic, but they're going to say last touched by Upper Sandusky. Look at this Euro. Boom, boom. Just a crazy athletic move. Get it back to Jamison. Now Cameron Smith sets up from the corner. Glue. Tipped into the hands here of the Rams. Nathan King sets up the three ball from Clark. Can't find it. Tapped out again. An offensive rebound here for the Rams. And they'll get it to Howman, who evens up the score at 40 each. Rams fall back now, half court, man-to-man. Rummage off the defense here. Capretta gonna launch and hit from the corner. It was a tough skip pass. Wasn't sure who it was intended to from my view, but it works out. 7 points now for Dom. Howman from the elbow, left it well short. Saved back in bounds though, and how about Josh coming to collect? Oh, he tried to tip it in instead of just make the catch. And he's down, peeling himself up off the floor. I think a little bit of fatigue. Might have bumped his elbow as well. Tigers can't capitalize though on that 5-on-4. Clock spinning down to 50 seconds. Taking their time. Glue, quick first burst. Charity stripe is going to be his next destination. Jamison Glue, a 63% free throw shooter. Look how fast he just rocks through and then draws the foul there on Ethan Smith. Luke Schoenberger in. Howman takes a seat.
15 for 2.
Tigers looking to go up by 5. Tigers will pick up here in the half court. Off the down screen, backdoor, nice defense. Bit too aggressive though here for Jamison Glue. Be just the 3rd team foul though against the Tigers in the quarter. Still got one more to give before Upper Sandusky would land in the bonus. Short break for Josh Howman. He'll spell out Ethan Smith.
Three-point line, Stay in. Pinch the gaps here. Pinch the gaps.
The Tigers don't come out and defend. Likely see the final shot of the quarter belong to Upper Sandusky here on this possession. Looks like that's going to be the case here for Rumich. Token pressure coming out to try to speed things up from Flynn. And now they'll go to work opposite the ball screen, spins.
Good, Cam.
Back to him for Clark, who replaced him. Nice ball fake, a little short. And the 3rd quarter comes to a close. 2-possession game. Tigers on top and just 8 minutes to go here with the sectional championship hanging in the balance. We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com. Just 8 minutes remain here at Galion High School. We call it money time here on the OH Report. And it's going to be the Rams with the basketball. They trail it by 5. Brian Skronsky here on the call with you guys for this Division IV Sectional Final. Winner gets to advance. Their season will continue next week, Tuesday night, Pete Henry Gymnasium against 3rd-seeded Clear Fork as Schoenberger gets crashed into. Luke will head to the free throw line for a couple. Ball fake got everybody up off the floor. Capretta into his back, draws his 2nd personal. Can't hit there, and show it to you one more time. Oh for 2. Ball pressure has been a lot better here for Upper Sandusky in this 2nd half than we saw in the 1st. Really been sitting down, grinding. Schoenberger able to collect that rebound and gets it to Rumich. Sets up the 3-point shooter. Big shot from the corner for Ashton Clark. He's now got a dozen, joins Howman in double figures. They've got 26 of the 43. Nowhere to go for Glue except for to find a couple of black uniformed men. So he gives it off, air ball, but into the hands again of Parker Tinch. Another three, this time for the Tigers, and it's Christian Bear matching at the other end. Bear's been great tonight, 9 points. Really balanced scoring effort tonight for the Tigers. Tinch was electric early. He's kind of deferred to some others here in the second half. As sweeping across the lane was Clark. And a kid that normally only gives upper 2.6 points per game, now leading the pack with 14. Glue off the step back, sets up Capretta. I think took everybody off guard there. Rams were anticipating the shot to come off the rim. Excellent offense.
Help! Help!
Schoenberger with the pitch out to the corner. It's an air ball from Rummich. Schoenberger tracks it down. Luke. Nice soft touch off the glass. And a full timeout taken by Jeff Winslow of Upper Sandusky. Entertaining game. It's really gone back and forth tonight. Huge first quarter. Rams come back with an equally as impressive second. Third completely even. And now it's 7-5 you see on our Avita Home Health and Hospice timeout. Jason Campo tuned in from Centerville, Ohio tonight. Cheering on the Galion Tigers. Not a lot of activity in our live chat going right now on the YouTube. See, we've got just 2 comments. 167 of you watching together out there. I think Flynn was asking for a ball screen. Glue just popped out to the corner. So Sanders is going to have to burn one of those 2 timeouts. Probably not in the situation that he wants. And it looked like there was a mistake on the part of Jamison Glue, just reading the body language there of his head coach, Tyler Sanders, now in his 3rd season running shop here for Galion. Coming over from the Crestline program. And a long tenured head coach on the opposite side. Jeff Winslow's been doing it for 13 plus now for the Rams. Try to get a couple other scores for you guys on our OH Report family of games. We're also at the MAC tonight in Monroeville. Eagles with a huge lead, 56-33, kind of a surprise. That's the beginning of the 4th quarter against Norwalk St. Paul. Fresh off their first Firelands Conference championship in 42 seasons. Long wait for Eagles fans, and looks like their season will continue into next week. Bear sets the screen, trying to free up Parker Tinch. Now it's Capretta. Bear hit a 3 not that long ago from this side. He'll back his way in though. Pitches to the corner for Glue. No. And the rebound poked away into the hands of Rummich. He's a true point guard. Doesn't score a ton. Doesn't really look for a shot often either. But really can spread the wealth. Coach Winslow cannot believe that he didn't get a whistle there. Feels like his man was held trying to cut to the basket. Glue might have got away with just a little tug.
Clear!
Gets the ball back to the Tigers. Double team though here on Flynn, but he'll pitch it ahead for Capretta and back to him. Backdoor cut, Tinch to the hoop. He's got 15 leading all scorers on the night. 11 of those came in the first.
Back cut!
Clark met rudely in the lane. The SWAT team in the form of Christian Bear from the weak side. Had the big speed advantage, able to get by Capretta, but boom, goes the dynamite out of midair. Excellent leaping ability for Christian Bear. A lob it over top, Schoenberger.
Good job! Go, Christian!
And now Bear with the theft, poked it away from Matt Schoenberger and gets the foul on him. Be just the first foul though against Upper Sandusky in this fourth quarter. Just being a pest.
Wait, start down!
Tigers back with the basketball and a 5-point lead. It's tipped away and a foul. This is gonna go against Glue.
All right, never stop! Come on, boys, come on!
Third foul now on the Galion Tigers in this final frame. If 4 is indeed all we need.
Inline, Christian!
Had a couple overtime games last night, including the double overtime thriller that we had at Clear Fork. So we get a wedgie ball from the corner. Heilman's knocked down a couple of threes.
Down!
Not this time.
Middle!
And this is rare. Boink. I think that's only the second wedgie ball that I've had all year. Rams creating some chaos here with that full court pressure, and they'll get another turnover. Third in the second half by the Tigers. They've done a better job of maintaining after 7 giveaways in the first 2 frames. Box set here for the Rams. They'll work it with Schoenberger over the left shoulder, the jump hook. 1-score game. Coach Sanders wants him to clear out, just allow Jamison Glue to handle those duties. Walmich comes out to meet. They're going to rearrange down the baseline. They're trying to get Bear, it looks, into the corner. 5 out now, looking for a driving lane. Glue back to the logo. He's got the switch. Caleb Order now on him, or excuse me, that's King. Flynn trying to shake Clark. Almost a 5-second call. I think it got to 4. Now Bear. Nice rocker move. He's heading to the free throw line. And one opportunity on the way for Christian. Looked like he was going to go middle, just slumped his shoulders, baseline, and ends up in the Avita Home Health and Hospice free throw zone, capping off the three-point play. It's been tight basically all second half. Lead grows out to 6 now, just over 2 minutes remaining here at Galion. The flash helmet inside, can't get it to him, but this is nothing but net straight away. Jeff Winslow gonna burn his second to last timeout. From the rafters on this one, they got the switch. Parker Tinch never came out to defend, and the Rams trimmed the deficit in half there with a big 3. Fun game. I've had a couple of these here the last 2 nights. As mentioned, double overtime at Clear Fork last night. That's going to be the competitor for the victor in this one. See, we got a chat going down in YouTube. OT supporting, loving the student section for sure. They've been great all night, got here early, and I always love when they've got the ESPN zone. And if we got to do more games here at Galion, we're restricted from doing any live streams here, they might want to make it the OH report zone. Maybe we'll try to change that in the future. We are the future of local sports. If you found us here tonight, a lot of games going down live. And for you already know where your tournament headquarters is. If you follow a team in North Central Ohio, odds are really good. We're going to be there. Deep pass, Capretta on the money to Flynn.
Whoa! Go, Christian!
Tigers do a great job getting back. A lot of help side defense through the gap. This will be a kick ball. Let's go back to that last touchdown pass. Just getting lost. Not sure how Colton Flynn got behind the defensive backs there, but that was one of those maybe pick plays where secondary just gets kind of lost in the sauce.
Go, Christian!
Clark back up dribble, poked away. What defense by Christian Bear. Go gadget limbs, and he snaked around that time of Ashland. Ginormous possession here for the Tigers. If they can get points, that would be massive. Foul committed here by Clark. Third team foul, one more to give here for Upper Sandusky. Ethan Smith will replace Clark. He's got 3 fouls. It's been huge tonight with his scoring. Rams waste no time committing the second. So Galion will be in the bonus moving forward. Capretta triggers into the backcourt. And a travel. I'll run this replay back in slow-mo for you. He caught, faced. Yeah, never put the ball on the ground. Rams back in business, down by 5. Closing 50 seconds here from Tiger Country. Romich had to pick up his dribble off the foul line, gets it back to Clark after a short break. Sharp hands out top, almost taken away. The jump shot for Hellman, back ironed. Loose balls on the floor. And a timeout issued to Coach Winslow, and the Rams take their last. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. This thing bubbling down to the wire. Blake Rowlinson didn't think that it was a travel against Jamison Glue. That was the call on the floor. They got the Rams the basketball back. Now what do they do with it? $12 points on both sides here in this fourth and final frame. Maybe, like I said. Got 3 men lined up, trying to run Order off a couple of screens. Now they'll pop out Clark, and they'll lose Caleb Arter on the backside. Pretty play design by the Rams. And they're just gonna foul Dom Capretta here instantaneously. Interesting decision, as he is the second best free throw shooter that the Tigers have to offer. But trying to extend. Pressure on the shoulders here of the senior in the Avita Home Health and Hospice free throw zone. Rams hoping they made a correct decision, and he comes up empty. We'll split the pair, 2-score game. And Upper Sandusky got to go to work in a hurry. They'll swing it around. Hoffbauer down on the block. Instead, they'll get the foul. No friendly roll. Would have been massive if that would have fell through for Josh Heilman. Oh, just that close. He sends the first free throw, not close.
Hey, John Christian, step back.
Pressure cooker situation at the end of these games in the tournament. It's a tough spot to be at that free throw line, especially when you just shoot 48%. Almost banked it in. Rebound taken down by Arter. No, off the second chance. Big missed opportunity for Upper Sandusky. Here it is, almost banked it in. Skied up for the rebound. Capretta just kept his feet, and Caleb could not sink it.
Not over, lock in. Hey.
Familiar spot now for Dom Capretta. Hit his last, and now he's got 2 in a row. It'll be a 2-score game no matter what, but Upper Sandusky will certainly need at least one trifecta.
Stay there.
73%er buries both. Rams in a big hurry situation now. Romich, they've got to get a 3. Howman foul to make it 4. Best case scenario, of course, if you're a fan of Upper Sandusky, your top player, honorable mention all-district performer, going to the free throw line with a chance for a 4-point play, and definitely fouled there by Jamison Glue. So the Rams now into the bonus. They can make it a 2-point game. And really, this is a huge free throw. You anticipate the Tigers making at least one free throw, or Jeff Winslow looking at the time and situation, just 2.5 seconds. He's talking to Helmet, you probably got to try to miss this on purpose. And the way that he missed last time was perfect. Off of the bank, gives just a extra opportunity off of the rim to try to get an offensive rebound. They've got Arter inside, along with Zeke Baldwin, who just checked in. And he throws it off the bottom of the rim. Arter tips it out, and it's blocked out of bounds as time expires. 3rd block of the night by Christian Bear, and the Tigers survive. They hang on for the victory here at home, 60-57. awesome finish here tonight. And the Tigers end a 7-game losing streak, picking a great time to find some of their best stuff. And that man just might get the nod for MVP. Christian Bear, a dozen points, game-winning block on this play right here. Boom. Pops the piñata. And the Galion Tigers student section believes they have won. That's right. They've got out the victory belt, giving out some lashings. We got a commercial timeout coming up. When we come back, we'll have your MVP interview. Tigers will cut down some nets here at home. Lots still to come here live and free.
Feel like I should go. Feel like I should go.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We are back for the celebration. It's on here in Galion country. Tigers cutting down the nets. They are your sectional champions here in Division IV. Players getting their piece of history. It's a 4th seed. Now got their coaches heading up to the top of the ladder. Always feel like this is one of the coolest parts about high school basketball. I might say it every time they cut down the nets, but it's really the only time that you literally get a piece of the actual playing surface to take with you. So it's one of those just interesting cases where it's unique, it's cool, never gets old. Talked to many coaches that have been doing it for a long time. My colleague Joe Baylog said they're all special, and it's just always something that you look forward to. You might even have to practice sometimes climbing that ladder. You're snipping and exactly what approach you're going to try to take. Let's see what Spencer Harley does here. Just getting just a little piece. Looks like he's trying to hand it off, though. Sending it to an administrator. Boy, really fun game here tonight. Oh, they're going to let Spencer take it all the way down. The Tigers moving on now into the district semifinals to take on a familiar foe in the Clear Fork Colts. Of course, we'll have that for you guys live and free here on the OH Report coming up next Tuesday from Pete Henry Gymnasium. Let's take a look at these numbers for the game. Galion knocking down those 8 3-pointers was huge. Plus, they shot it well at the free throw line tonight. Clutch ones down the stretch. Dom Capretta went there a couple of times, went 3 of 4, and didn't necessarily ice it, but really put them in a position to get the victory here tonight, as Upper Sandusky had a chance. But the game-winning block by Christian Bear, who is going to be my selection for MVP tonight. So after they take the team photo, we're going to have Christian come join me for a post-game conversation. There he is, being welcomed back into the mix. Great scene on hand here for Coach Sanders and the Tigers squad, who had not won in over a month. It is kind of crazy, really, to contemplate the fact that it was January 21st, the last time they had a victory, and it was against Bucyrus, who was the bottom feeder in the Northern 10 this year. And for Upper Sandusky, too, that was their last win. Each of these teams kind of struggling coming into this one, but the new breath, the life that the second season creates, it's really special, and it's an opportunity to kind of reset, restructure, and with the new focus, the Tigers and the way they came out tonight, it was inspiring. We'll see if they're able to keep it going. We're going to take one more commercial timeout. We'll be back with your Quest Federal Credit Union Most Valuable Player of the Game. Christian Bear will join me here in just a couple of minutes.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories
You are now looking at our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, the man of the hour with a game-winning block, Christian Bear, joining me for a post-game conversation. And it's been a while since you guys tasted victory, man. So to do this with your boys here back at home where you haven't played in a while, just talk to me about the last 10 minutes, this experience, and how you're feeling right now.
I mean, I'm feeling great. I'm glad I got to do it with these boys. I mean, we've been practicing hard all week and all year, really. We fought a lot of adversity.
And what I love hearing from Tyler Sanders before the game, he said even though you were on this losing streak, he felt like practice was fun. Nobody's hanging their heads. You were all getting along great. So what about this particular group do you feel like has allowed you to overcome this adversity? And who knows what might happen as you're moving on into districts now?
I mean, I feel like we're really close on and off the court, so that bond in general just makes us fight through that adversity and, really be able to get a good win here at home.
Talk about your value on the floor here tonight. Fantastic scoring, 12 points. You had those blocks, some great rebounding as well. Where do you feel like you really kind of fit on the floor for the Tigers and help them get the win tonight?
I feel mainly I'm a big defensive role, box, blocks, rebounding. Blocks, rebounds, and then scoring second. I really focus on the defensive end and then worry about the scoring later.
Yeah, you had a big impact at both ends of the floor here tonight. And moving on now into districts, you get a familiar foe, Clear Fork. You've seen them already 2 times this year, so I'm sure you're looking forward to that one. What lets you think from the first 2 times that you've seen them that you got what it takes to get to a district final, knock off the Colts?
I mean, I feel like just this game alone, how we fought that adversity, battled through. We had 2 strong games against them. The last 2 games we played them, but we fell short. I feel like we can get them this time.
Looking forward to seeing that matchup coming up, and you get it right in Mansfield here in our backyard, which is pretty cool as well. Well, Christian Bear, our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, we've got a gift for you courtesy of the OH Report. And one last thing to do, if you'd like to look into the camera, just give as many shout-outs as you want.
I like to shout out my parents, all these players here next to me, my coaches, and the Lord.
All right, good stuff, man. Hey, thanks so much for the time.
Thank you.
Continue that celebration.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Your post-game show presented by Koorsen Fire and Security rolls along. You just heard from the game MVP. Now you'll hear from the victorious coach. We've got Tyler Sanders joining us here on the headset, and that was a really fun second half. Your boys made the plays when it mattered down the stretch. Just the feeling of getting victory back in this building. If you can just kind of share in your excitement with us, and then just how it feels to be you right now.
Yeah. You know, I mean, this season, I mean, I'd be lying to you if I told you it went the way that I thought it was going to. But, man, we have a resilient bunch of kids here. They've really buckled down. They've played hard. They've stayed together. You know, this season, when you're off for 2 weeks before the tournament game and you've struggled down the stretch the way you have, you're a little worried, you know. And to our boys' credit, man, they've come out just every day, just looking to get better, ready for this game, high energy. Sometimes a little too much energy, but just overall they're a great group of kids. I can't be any more proud of them. I'm honored, I'm blessed to be their coach, and just a great group of kids.
And really, if you boil it down, that first quarter kind of won you guys the game. So what do you remember about what partook there that you guys were able to stretch it? I think it was 23-6.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, credit to Coach Winslow's team. I mean, we knew that they were going to punch back, and they punched a little bit harder than I was hoping for. But you know, he does a great job. It's a great program. He's one of the best in the area, has been for a long time. But we knew with a team like this that we had to hit quick. We had to hit often. We shot the ball finally in the first quarter the way we're capable of. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the game we didn't score maybe the way I would have liked, especially the way we jumped there in the first quarter. But, you know, we've had some slow starts in games. So like I said, I think it says a lot about our kids. Off for 2 weeks, staying focused, punching first, high energy. That's the start that we needed.
You've been coaching now for quite a while here in the area, so when you get to that second season, how does the message start changing in terms of your approach and what you're telling your kids? Because, as you said, regular season didn't go maybe as you anticipated, but this is kind of some fresh paint for you guys.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we bent over. You know, we bent throughout the year, but we didn't break. You know, and our kids really stuck it out, and they've been saying for the last 2 weeks, like, hey, this is new season. This is new season. And I think it says a lot about their focus. But like I said, there was a lot of bending this season. There's a lot of tough moments, a lot of tough practices, a lot of tough moments. But our kids they still come together every day, look to push each other, and it says a lot about the resilience of this group.
And then lastly, moving on to Pete Henry Gymnasium, you get the Colts, took you out a couple times, including your last regular season game. So just getting that opponent for the third time, I imagine that's got to be pretty fun for you.
Yeah, I mean, playing a conference opponent, 2 games that were, you know, one possession under 2.5, 3 minutes left, and both times they executed better than we did down the stretch. So, I mean, it's going to be key for us. You know, like I said, I've been talking about resilience here and not breaking, and we haven't, and I don't expect us to Tuesday night. So, you know, I hope here, I know that it's going to come down to a late game because that's what happens when Galion and Clear Fork play each other. But this time, I hope that we execute and we do all the things that we're capable of doing.
Well, looking forward to that game. I'll be there on the call for that one as well. Tyler, before we cut you loose and we let you get back here to the celebration, we always let the MVPs do it. Anybody that you want to thank or shout out?
I just shout out my players. You know, my parents that are here tonight, they've been super supportive, and I can't thank them enough. And then my wife and kids, they had to miss tonight for my daughter's ballet, but I love them, and I can't thank them enough for being supportive. So
priorities, baby. The ballet is a pretty big deal.
I'm disappointed I missed.
All right, hey, thanks so much for the time,
appreciate
Tyler.
You guys.
Really appreciate you too, the head coach of Galion, now in his 3rd season, cutting down some nets here at home. We'll continue our post-game show you how it shook out by the quarter, and you see 23-6. Galion jumped all over them, and then, as Tyler said, the Rams punched back pretty hard. A 20-8 second quarter, so instantly they were pretty much back to even. It was close the entire second half. 14-14 in the third, and then that fourth quarter, it boils down to the last shot, and it ends up that it becomes a game-winning block to seal the deal. Christian Bayer in the corner, sending Galion into the district semifinal to take on a familiar opponent. That's it for us here in Tiger Country tonight. Fantastic game overall, and you saw it live and free thanks to all of our fantastic supporters here on the OH Report. We couldn't do it without the help of Wilson Tire Company Edward Jones Financial, Koorsen Fire and Security, Spherion Mid-Ohio, Quest Federal Credit Union, CB Electric, Avita Home Health and Hospice, and American Homestead Exteriors. Our camera lady tonight, Jory Hollenbeck, Leah Skoronsky, helped me track the stats. Adam Thompson helps build all these awesome programs that you see. I'm Brian Skoronsky, signing out for tonight. We'll be back with even more live and free coverage tomorrow. Enjoy it, folks. Tournament time, when it gets here, it's the best time of year. The madness has begun.